Alright, what is up guys? My name is Brian and I work by the artist name of Cloophie. So earlier this week I posted a video. It was a remix called I'm Fine. By the way, if you haven't listened to it already, I would really appreciate it if you go check it out. I'm really happy with the song. And also the original song is actually called I'm Fine by Sølace featuring Yaeow. So if you want to listen to that as well, I will leave the link in the description. But yeah, so when I heard the original song, it was sad. It was sad and it actually hit the spot obviously. But I felt like I can make it a little more sad, give it a little more vibes. So I'll do a little more to it, right? So that's why I made the remix. So in this video, I'm going to do a beat breakdown of the remix, and then I just kind of want to just give a few pointers on making a lo-fi remix in general. So let's get into it. So before I start, I want to play you guys a part of the song. It sounds like this. So yeah, as you guys heard, it's very, not powerful in a sense, but just moving. You know, it has a rhythm, it has the ambience. So yeah, I'm gonna do the vocals last. So let's go into each instrumental first. So this is what the piano sounds like. And the piano is the Labs soft piano. Also, if you guys are having trouble finding chords for remixes, you can literally just Google the original song chords, and I feel like they'll have it. If the song is popular or big enough, they'll have it either on like, you know, Tab's Ultimate Guitar or Chordify. I'm sure you'll be able to find it like 90% of the time, because these chords are actually the exact same chords as chords used in the original song. I also used Google to find these chords. And then these are the vocals. It's literally just a preset from Exhale. So those are pretty much the only melodic parts. I also have pad that comes in the second half. Let me play you guys the part of that song. So the pad is from Omnisphere. I think it's called Distant Memories, but it sounds like this. So as you guys heard, the piano, pads, vocals, the melodies aren't really, you know, out there, right? It's not really distracting. It doesn't have a thing that stands out by itself. And that's because when you make remixes, right? Like I said earlier, you want the vocals to stand out the most. So you want these instrumentals to kind of act as a supporting role for the vocals and not necessarily, you know, have a melody on their own. You might have a melody, but you want it in the end to not take away any attention from the main melody, which are the vocals. The bass is just ample bass light. I just follow the root notes. Sounds like this. So let's go into the drums. I want to play you guys the full drum pattern and then let's break it down. Kick, snare, pretty standard patterns. What I want to get into is the hi-hats. So what I've been liking doing recently is using two hi-hats. So I'll have one that's, you know, a live hat. So it actually sounds like a live cymbal, and I'll add, you know, like reverb to like really echo out and fill out the space, and then I'll have a separate hi-hat which will be like the more trappy hi-hat. The trappy hi-hat is doing, you know, the fun stuff. So as you guys see here, you know, I have that kind of stuff, and then I have the rolls. So the hi-hats alone, they sound like this. So yeah, the live hat is kind of like to fill out the space to give it more ambience because it sounds like it's far away. It just has a lot of reverb on it, and then I feel like the trappy hi-hat is what's keeping like the fine tempo, is keeping the tempo moving, is keeping the song moving. Yeah, that's it for the instrumental, I think. And I just have a rain effect, but yeah. So the vocals, let's get into the vocals. In an ideal world, you know, the artist would release the vocals only, I don't know, wherever, and then we can have access to them. But that like pretty much never happens. So what you can do is you can convert the song, the original song, to like an MP3 with like a YouTube to MP3 website. This is like kind of bootleg, but we don't have any options. So you can convert it to an MP3 and then you can use vocalremover.org. It's a vocal remover website that only takes out the vocals. I'm sure there's plugins and also other stuff that can do the same thing, but vocal remover, it works, it's free. So that's what I did here. And then I didn't use the whole acapella. I pretty much only have one section. I pretty much took out only the section of the vocals that I wanted to use. So that would be like the tell me is it over? Is this really the end? So that's just repeating here, here, and here. And then over here I have the ad-libs because ooh. But yeah, so you have that, right? So you have the vocals, and I feel like this is something that Yaeow does a lot. It's bringing it either an octave up or an octave down. So you have two separate samples here, right? You have the original one here, and then I believe this is an octave, yeah, pitched up. It adds like I don't know, it's just a cool like sound because without the octave up, it sounds like this. But with the octave up, it sounds like this. I feel like it's just a little extra thing that adds a lot more character to the vocals. So on the original vocals, I added reverb to, you know, just give it a little more character, a little more echo. Kickstart is the sidechain plugin. You don't really need it because I felt like it helped blend in better with the instrumental. Stereo enhancer, it's just, I think I centered it. EQ, it looks like this. I just raised the mid a little bit, and then love filter is for the beginning of the song, and then this is the octave up one. So I added drip, I added kickstart again to make it blend better, a little delay because you want the octave up to like kind of support the main vocals. So I added delay, and then stereo. This one I think I made it wider so that it doesn't strike out as much as the main vocals, which is centered, right? I don't know, that's my logic. I feel like widening, it kind of like takes away the focus, makes it blend in more, and then center is what your attention is at. Yeah, I think that's everything. Like I said, if you haven't checked out the remix, it is up on my channel. It's called Cloophie, I'm Fine, featuring Yaeow and Sølace. So make sure to go check that out. And if you also want to check out the original song, I will leave a link in the description, so make sure to go check that out too. And as always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.